I'm loving the non-stop action. John John Florence on his third ride of the matchup.
Oh,
clean sweep, all rail. Buckets of water again for John. There's the wind up, snap to slide. Always creative, style so unique. It's almost like Aki. He can't be copied with his approach. It's just unique to his connection with the water and the way he wants to serve.
Let's have a watch this first carve. This was so beautiful. And that little bit he gave it right at the back end into another beautiful turn. He got a 717 on the wave before it. He's getting more than that on this one, I dare say, because on that one before, that wave was an average wave. Watch this. Gets it on the rail and watch that push in the back leg and just that little twitch of it to give it everything. And then this one, he'll give it even more and draw it right around. He is in form, and he's the one to watch so far. Crosby Colapinto was great earlier.
Well, John, already one of the most decorated surfers when it comes to the Vans Triple Crown of surfing, and the waiting period will open December 21st, and it goes to January 21st to get the entries in. It's also, it's still evolved as this digital video submission. So we got John live again here. Looking to better a 717, that famous layback dagger. He'll recover from the first move. Big blowtail reverse in transition. Just to change up the flow. There's a nice quiet little stomp on the end section. Starting to have some fun, BL. Look out.
Watch out. Yeah, so whether that improves on the 717 will be interesting. Be good to see the replay of that and dissect it a little bit. But again, all the signs for John John are good.
John's first turn. What'd you think, BL?
It kind of caught a bit of a rail, didn't he? It was a little bit mistimed. He goes to the air here. What I like is this part right here. Look at the determination and that energy and the kind of, you're at the end of that thing, you're thinking, well, it might be over, but he had that determination to get one last turn, and he knew how important that was.
That's
nice.
That classic footwork where that front foot's almost on the tip of his board.
Give it to me, one more. Got it.
Just that effort. John John factor was going to be radical. And look at that point total already. John's up again. Off the bottom, there's that tail high reverse to kick off this wave. Hacks it right on front of him. Winding up again. Blowtail finish he had in Mexico. How's John here?
Just waiting for the moment. Gets the air, lands way out from the lip. Nice spin into a late re-entry there. And in this last one, I love the projection and how he got himself right up on top of that lip and just drifted the tail. That last turn was really beautiful. Here's the air. Lands, spins, just makes it look so easy. A 9.23. Does this go above the 9.23, Joey, is the question the judges will be asking. And in my mind, it does. Watch this last one. That beautiful little moment of composure where he just drifts perfectly.
So many surfers are qualifying for the championship tour. And John John Florence, one of the greatest of all time to come out of the North Shore of Oahu, has just opened up with a fiery performance for semifinals number 1. Well, John John Florence proved that, didn't he?
Look at this smaller inside wave. Watch that first turn. Watch the speed in this second turn. Woo! He just flew out of the lip and just glided through that turbulent whitewater with such incredible power and control. The first turn was a lovely layback snap that is sort of textbook for John. And watch how far he projects out and across that whitewater. So clean, so smooth. He just turned a 4-point wave into an 8.7.
John now having a look at this wave. Nice looking wall standing up in front of him. Eyes up that first big section, lays into it with so much precision. Goes in under the lip on the second turn. Now looking for that solid finish.
Wow.
Goes down on the end. Still some cheers coming through from family on the shore.
Yeah, unfortunate fall there at the end, but a lot of great work done before it. That's going to see John John through, you would imagine, even though there's 650 on the clock still. That was going to be a second good score.
Needing to replace that 0.63 at the moment, chasing a 4 to advance.
Yeah, look at these turns. Bumpy, lumpy wave. His rail work is so supremely good. He just handles stuff that other people can't handle. and he just makes it all look easy. Unfortunate there, and you could see there was almost a moment where he went, "Oh, got this," and he stood tall, and he went, "Oh no, I didn't. I stood tall just a little bit too early." So unfortunate right at the end there, and that'll have an impact. But these earlier turns were so committed that it's going to be a good second score, and it's going to consolidate his position in the lead in this heat.
So scores to come through from this one from John John Florence.
John John up and riding.
Driving through a big frontside reverse to start. Layback power hack on the second effort, pulling into the pit, and now one more section. Sky high, tail high reverse, and he does ride out. Talk about heating up, McCool.
Look at this guy. So much board control right there. See how he moves his feet up, moves his feet back to the pad so he can get back up to the lip, jam this layback turn, dropped his wallet, forgot it, picked up the money in the barrel, and John John is just on fire. Like I said, some people are just on a different level, Joe, and he's showing it right now.
And then John John just inspiring the field to send it here in the final. John John's title came in 2016, and that was the tiebreak we were speaking of over Moraes. John's up again, nothing to lose, all to gain. That big power hack, second turn, solid as well. Anyone that was wondering about his condition of the knee, well, look at that. He has learned in more ways than one to come back. His family's loving it. And he's about 50 seconds closer to achieving his second title here at Haleiwa.